Okay, we're now live.
Cool.
Yay.
Yeah. There we go. Let's pop out this chat and we should be good.
See, it looks like Tony's here.
Tony's here. How's it going, Tony? Yeah, it's kind of a last minute thing. We just kind of felt like doing it. Yeah. We'll get ready for the holidays.
Yeah.
Mm. Also, as well, congratulations to Sam, your engagement.
Yeah,
thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
I'm pretty
awesome.
good.
Yeah, it's good for the first little bit. I'm not gonna lie, it's good for the first little bit, and then people start to ask, "Oh, when you get married? Have you found a venue yet? Have you found a dress
God.
yet?"
Immediately, like the night it happened, so what are you thinking for dates? And I'm like, it just happened.
Yeah,
An hour ago.
that happened to us as well. That happened to us as well. Yeah.
How long have you been engaged for, John?
Since like July.
Okay.
I don't know. That's terrible to say, but I can't remember. I think I'm sure it was July. Either June or July. I don't know. June or July. Yeah, and it was a total like spur of the moment thing. It wasn't like, oh, let's get roses and like flower petals and all that kind of shit. It was like, listen, I think we should get married. And I'm like, okay. So we went out ring shopping on the next day, and then we found one, and then yeah, it wasn't like romantic at all. Oh, it's so funny. And then it was like, oh well, I guess I better update my Facebook relationship status.
So the first thing you have to do.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not official. Apparently.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like it happened like right after our Christmas dinner with my family. Like everyone knew. And like Colton was trying to get me out of the room so he could like get it like ready.
Right.
And he was like, go get me a beer. And I'm like, get it yourself. I'm not gonna go get you a beer. It's so funny. Everyone's just like, just leave.
That's awesome.
That's when you know something's happening. That's when you know. Oh. And how was your day, Victoria?
Oh, good. I just worked and then I was just lazy after work, so nothing too exciting happened today.
Yeah.
And congrats to you for being the new host of Hot Cheetos and Blood. That's really exciting.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. That's so exciting.
Yeah. Well, when you have to put yourself through the amount of pain, I guess, the excitement wears off relatively quickly. That's cool. No, I really enjoy it so far. It's been a lot of fun. So long may it continue.
Yeah.
So
how did you find out? Like, how did they tell you?
well, I was talking to Dave quite a lot, and he messaged me. Like the whole thing started because I was talking to Dave, and I literally just said, "Listen, man, if you guys ever need anyone to like cover a Saturday, if you need to fill dead air, if you need to fill time, then just let me know. I'm free most Saturdays, so let me know and I can do it." And then I was watching one of the streams, and Louise had phoned me. She was out of town, so she called me, and I was listening to the stream, but I turned the volume down really low, and I heard David saying my channel name, and I was like, that's weird. That's weird. So I then went back and then rewatched it, and that's when they wanted me on as a guest, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And then they just asked me one day, like David just asked me and said, hey man, I've spoken to the guys and we really want you to be a part of this, and can you do it? How committed are you? I was like, very. Writing in a Facebook chat, so, and the rest is history.
Nice.
So it's been fun. It's been good.
Yay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I've just seen Tony asked how we're all doing. I'm doing all right.
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm in
Just working.
holiday mode.
Yeah. Do you guys have any time off for the holidays?
Well, Sam's going to Texas, so.
Oh yeah.
I leave on Thursday. I'm pretty excited.
Cool.
So I'll be there for my birthday too, which is on Friday.
Nice.
Nice. Well, happy birthday for Friday then.
Yeah, happy birthday.
What a week. What a week it's been.
I know, it's insane.
How long are you going to Texas for?
We're coming back on Boxing Day. Not too long. And then I'm just gonna relax for a week until I go back to work.
Good choice.
Yeah, I have next week off, and I don't really have anything planned, but I might come up to Toronto. So
Nice.
yeah.
I have from the 22nd till the 2nd of January, but one of those days I need to like cover one of the queues, just because with my work they gave us like 3 days vacation as like a Christmas present, I guess. But because they're not stat holidays, we still need coverage. So one of those days I need to be available between 8 and 8, which is the 28th of December. But apart from that, I'm off till 2nd of January, which is decent.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's Phil. There he is.
Hey, Phil.
What's up, Phil?
Hello.
Oh, man. I'm also starting to get sick as well, so that's always fun.
That sucks.
I can feel it like here. Always start here first, and then it works its way down and works its way out. And yeah, no, there's Winston.
I'm getting like raised by him.
Well, you're literally just home, so I mean, Winston needs attention.
It's true. Like, it's literally just because I just got home. Usually he's napping by now, but no. He's like, hello.
I don't know where mine are. Causing trouble somewhere. Okay. Well, do we want to start talking about 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I think there definitely has been better years in terms of horror movies, but I mean, I think 2017 has been the biggest so far.
Oh yeah.
Because of the two main ones, which are Get Out and It.
Yeah.
They both broke like records, man. Like, it was the highest grossing horror movie of all time, I think. I believe so. I think it is. And then there was Get Out, which is, I think it is the highest opening weekend or one of them. So it's up there. And did you guys see? Well, you obviously see it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what were your thoughts on it?
I saw it 3 times in theaters, and it was amazing. It got better each time, I think, for sure.
Yeah, I thought it was really good too. I watched the original one maybe like a few weeks before, just so I could like kind of compare the two a little bit, and I think they did a really good job. And I like how they split it into 2 movies because the first, like the original movie is just so long, like it's really good, but it's so long, so it's kind of nice that they split it into 2. So I like that they did that. And I think that they did just a really good job with it, like all the effects and everything looked really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the original one, it was like a made for TV movie, so it was technically split into 2.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It was over 2. I think they showed it on air. It was over 2 consecutive weeks. It was like like a weekday. They showed it on the state, and then a week later, that's when the second part came out. The first one is definitely, it's definitely up there with one of the better sort of horror movies of all time. I really did enjoy the first one. So when I first heard that they were remaking it, and I saw the first images of Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, honestly I laughed, and I was like, "This is going to be an abomination," because he looked so ridiculous.
Yeah.
With a flashing, like frilly neck piece that he had going on, and I just he looked ridiculous. And then when they dropped the first trailer, that's when I got excited because I really wanted to see how they were going to do it. After I watched the first trailer, I got super excited for what to come out, and I think I waited like a year and a bit. The trailer came out. It was definitely sometime in 2012, 2016. And I loved it. And I hadn't watched Stranger Things at that time, so I wasn't into like everyone was going crazy because it had Finn Wolfhard in it, and it was like, oh my god, it's the kid from Stranger Things, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I actually found out that he signed for it before he signed for Stranger Things.
Okay.
Delayed. Yes, the filming for it was delayed, so he was able to do Stranger Things.
Oh yeah.
Stranger Things came out, and then it like catapulted all those kids into like the stratosphere. Well, I guess all of the characters into the stratosphere, and then it came out, and I think that had a huge part to do with it, just because it had him in it, and he's very good. I believe he's from Toronto as well.
That'd be really cool.
He's definitely Canadian. I don't know whereabouts in Canada he's from, but I think it's Toronto. Because I remember watching him in the videos for Pup.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. I wasn't sure if that was the same kid.
It was indeed, yeah. I think he had like short hair at the time.
Yeah, I remember.
Head, and yeah, and that's where I first saw Finn Wolfhard, and then I only watched Stranger Things like maybe like a month or 2 before the second season came out.
Wow.
So I was late. I was late to the game. But yeah, man, I loved it. Like I went to see it by myself because Louise is terrified of clowns. I refused to go and see it with me. And I kept trying to convince her. I was like, it's not that bad. It doesn't really look like a clown, blah, blah, blah. She's like, nope. Dropped me off at the cinema. Left me there. I was like, okay. I thought it was really funny. I liked the humor. I liked the humor in it between the 4 of them, because I mean, it reminded me of when I was a kid and I was hanging about with my friends, and like I was like craving adventure. I always wanted to go and like hang about in the woods. I always wanted to go down to like creeks and stuff and like catch frogs and play the sticks. Just a boy thing to do. And I think they made a great choice with all of the kids. I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah, they were really good.
Considering how young they are. I watched the interview with Bill Skarsgård. I think it was either Fallon or Kimmel, and they asked them like, how was it working with the kids? Were they scared when they first saw you? And he said that the first scene that he did was, I think it's when he's like up close and personal with one of them. I can't remember which one, but he's like right up in their face and he's like screaming in their face and like spitting. And then the director yells cut, and the kid's like, "Oh, love the energy. I love what you're doing with the character." What? That's just the way that modern day child actors are. They're just like so committed to their craft, and it's really exciting to see, apparently. And I was like, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I thought he did a very good job. I loved the fact they had that like that creepy grin.
Yeah.
And imitate. That was really cool.
Tony asked, do you think it was the best horror movie of 2017?
Oh yeah, for me, yes. I love it.
Do you know? Honestly, I don't know. After watching Get Out, I'm torn between that and It, because I really, do you know what? Yeah, I think. Do you know? Actually, come to think of it, yeah, I do think It was probably the best horror movie of 2017. I know Darren hates it. He holds. I think he holds the original in such high regard that the new one just didn't cut it for him, which is fair enough. It's fair enough. But yeah, I think with the caliber of movies that were in 2017, I definitely think that was the best one.
Oh yeah.
What were some of you guys' favorite parts of It?
Hands down favorite part is with the part with Eddie, with like when he comes out of that weird like trunk thing, and then like there's just that music, and he's like fake biting him basically and just like taunting him, and it's hilarious. And then like I don't know, I'm a huge fan of like scores in movies, and like the score in that part is so good. Like with that like noise when he like turns around because he hears the other kids coming, it's so good. Yeah, I love it.
That's awesome.
I think my other favorite part is like, you know, like the part where Mike sees him and he's like hanging in like the butcher shop or whatever, and it's just like so weird, and like I love that part.
Yeah.
So great. I don't know. I think I just really like the score. I've been listening to it on like repeat on Spotify. So good.
That's hilarious. I didn't even know they had a score on Spotify.
So good. I've been listening to it at work. It's like my work.
I'll have to look it up.
I've been listening to the John Carpenter anthology. No, it's not anthology.
Oh yeah.
The new John Carpenter album that he put out. I've been listening to that a lot recently. Weird.
Cool. I've been listening to the No Sleep podcast. It's really good.
Yes. It's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite scene was probably the bathroom scene with all the blood.
Oh yeah.
That was so cool.
They did that very well, because I think in the original it's just a balloon comes out and then it pops. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting something like that. But
so much blood, it was crazy.
Oh man.
The tape measure.
Pardon?
With like the tape measure in the drain.
Oh yeah.
It's in the book, and I was really hoping they would keep that in because it's so like disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, that and the projector scene. The projector scene was
I love that.
So good.
Mhm.
That got me like the first 2 times I went to see it. I was just like expecting it the second time, but it still got me.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
That was the first point that actually jumped, and when I went to see it in the movies, like I jumped, I kind of jumped back.
Yeah.
I thought it was really. I mean, the CGI was questionable for both of those parts. I thought it looked very very CGI, but I mean, it's physically impossible for them to like recreate that without making it look really dumb. So I mean, it's. But it was scary as fuck. Oh my god, that really got me. The first part and the second part when he comes like
Yes.
he comes out. Oh
That face like haunted me when I came home from like seeing it the first time. I was like, no.
yeah. And the part where the part at the very beginning when you see him with Georgie,
Yes.
where he actually rips his arm off.
With
Yeah.
the hand too. When like Georgie's like trying to get away and you can see like the hand come out. So good.
Yeah.
Oh man, my favorite parts were at the end when is it Bill sacrifices himself and Peggy's just like sort of cradling him. He's like got his hands all over his face, and the part where Pennywise is like doing like his monologue.
I love it.
How if they leave and just he gets to keep him, then they'll all live. And I just like that gave me chills. I thought his performance at that part was just oh my, like I can't even describe it. Like I got chills in the theater when I watched it. It was insane.
It's
I
so
thought
good.
it was
His
really
acting was
yeah. Like considering he was just playing Pennywise, he's just a killer clown. You must have to go to like a really dark place to play a character that essentially kidnaps and eats children. You have to go. You probably have to go to like a really dark part of your mind to pull that off.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I love that part. What else? The part where I think it's just before the rock fight, or when they chase Mike and Mike looks over and Pennywise is in the bushes with his arm.
Yes.
He's like chewing on the arm. He's just like, I love that. That was I was killing myself laughing at that. I thought it was really funny.
It's like my favorite gift to use on like Facebook now.
Yep.
And I talk to a friend, I'm just like, hello.
So damn good. Else when they're going to when they're checking out the sewer and they find Betty Ripson's shoe.
Oh my god.
When the kids are just like ripping each other like that. That was hilarious as well. I really loved that. Just because again, that just reminded me of me being that age, me being like 10. I get like what? How old are they? Do you know how old they are in the movie or in the book?
I don't even know. I want to say like 12 maybe.
Yeah, between 10 and 12.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Tony, that was my favorite part of the original one.
Yeah.
Get me fed boy.
I love how in like the new one too, they put in that like beep beep Richie line in like the clown room. I was so happy because like the original is one of my favorite movies. It's like the movie I watch when I'm like sick. It's like my comfort movie, which is so.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I was so happy. I was like,
Is it next to the online stream?
Is because I believe in the original it was everyone else was saying beat Richie. Beat Richie was basically their way of telling him to shut up. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they just used it. I think they just used it once in the new one.
Yeah, it was like when like Pennywise was talking to Richie in like that clown room.
Yes, that's the one. That was creepy. I mean, I don't mind clowns as much, but that was so damn creepy.
I don't really plan on PvP.
It's everyone's staring at him.
It's true.
Walk past and you see one of the clowns like move their head and then move towards them.
So great.
You're the slasher. How's it going, my man?
It's if I can build it.
Huh. Beard Slasher says, I thought beat Richie meant he ran in front of cars too much. That would have made more sense. But I'm excited to see how they continue it and how it moves to the new one where they're all adults. And the people that they've that are, well, I guess they're not rumored. It's more like the fantasy, like a fantasy team of who would you want to play the adult version of the kids from It. And I think one of the ones I saw was Paul Rudd for Richie.
Oh my god, that'd be perfect.
Who's the other one?
No.
For Beverly, it was Amy Adams.
Okay.
I could see that because I think it's more so because they look similar. I think that's more so why, and also because Paul Rudd's like a comedic actor. I think he'd do pretty well.
Yeah,
that would be good.
So, is there anyone that you can think of that you could picture as the adult versions of the Derry kids?
I'm so bad with like actors' names. Like I can think of people in my head and I don't know who they are.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad with that as well. It did take me a while to remember Amy Adams' name. I was trying to think of like who's the girl from Enchanted?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Beard Slasher. What's your name, by the way? I feel bad calling people by their like YouTube names or whatever. I always feel bad, but I always forget people's names. I mean, but I'll try and remember. But he said the guy from Get Out would be a good Mike.
Oh, that'd be good.
That would be like the morphing of the two in 2017. Like boom, it would be cool.
It was kind of sad that like they didn't use Mike that much in this movie. I feel like Winston didn't, because like in the book, like Mike is like the main person. Like gets together, and it's just like, okay, you're just not a character in this one.
Yeah, I thought so too. I mean, like although it was an amazing movie for 2017, it wasn't perfect. There were a lot of flaws in it. They focused a lot on Stanley Uris, which they didn't really do in the original. They focused on Stanley in this movie, which I think
that's really nice.
I don't really think. They should have focused more on like you said on Mike, because he's more like essentially like a narrator of the story, and they focus a lot on Stan, but in the movie or in the book, and I've not read it for a very long time, so you'll have to remind me. But does Stan kills himself, right?
Oh yeah.
So I mean, why would they put so much focus on Stan
I know.
Although it wasn't a lot of focus. They did put more focus than what it was on the first one, on the original, and put more focus on like his fear and how he tied into everything, and then just kind of gave Mike. I also though I think Richie as well. They didn't give Richie enough time.
No.
Well, I felt his was kind of just pushed in there at the end. Oh, he goes in a room when they're actually looking for it,
Mhm.
which I think a lot of screen time for Stan was pretty pointless. I thought,
Yeah,
considering he's going to kill himself in the next movie.
exactly. I actually didn't even find that like crooked looking lady even scary at all. So I was just like, why are you in here?
Yeah, I
don't
didn't really find her that scary either. The only part I did get kind of creeped out about was when they're going around with the flashlight and then they look over and then she's got all the teeth out and biting Stan's face.
Mhm.
That kind of creeped me out a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very, very well done. Stayed more true to the source material than the TV movie did, and the reason for that is just because of the limitations of TV,
Mhm.
broadcasting, censorship, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You can get away with
Yeah, I'm
that.
really excited to see all the deleted scenes too.
Yeah, it's
I've
gonna
heard good things about. I don't know if you guys have heard about that like baby eating scene. It's like it's like a deleted scene, and like apparently if they would have kept it in the movie, it would have like been like NC-17.
shit, really.
And it's gonna be on the deleted scenes. And I'm really excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see those deleted scenes as well. I did see, I think someone posted it on YouTube, and it was a scene from oh, what's the bully's name?
Oh, Henry.
Henry Bowers, yeah. And it's after he steals his dad's knife,
Mhm.
and like that kind of like it was brutal in some parts,
That's good.
like where Henry Bowers like snaps and kills his dad.
Yeah.
Like that's just, and they didn't really focus that much on
Mhm.
Bowers really in the original. He's just kind of there, and then oh, he escapes a mental asylum to go, and then falls on a knife and dies anyway. So I mean,
Yeah, the
yeah,
second half is not good.
since Ben grows up to be handsome instead of chubby, they could use Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
That was one of the other ones that I saw as well.
That would be good.
I saw that was rumored. But that may be reaching. Yeah, I think it would be reaching just because of Guardians of the Galaxy, because of Jurassic World. Like if it was, you know, even if he wasn't in Jurassic World or Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't think he would have been picked for. I don't think he would have been considered for anything else because he was just known as the chubby guy from Parks and Rec.
That's very
That's what James Gunn said. He's like, how funny would it be if I cast the chubby guy from Parks and Rec and he was going to be the biggest Marvel character in the past 5 years?
Oh, Rhythm Strip. Oh my god, is that 130?
And it happened because Chris Pratt's hilarious and very much like Iron Man. I cannot see anyone as Tony Stark apart from Robert Downey Jr.
It's true.
Yeah, Tony Stark. And I
Wow.
think Chris Pratt
Shit.
is Star Lord.
Should happen.
Anyone else doing it? But yeah, that probably would be reaching there, man.
Different person.
Did you know that Bob? Do you think Bob Newby was from Stranger Things was haunted by Pennywise? have you guys seen the second season of Stranger Things yet?
I have not, but I've heard like I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I feel like I've watched it because there's so many spoilers and everything, but I have not yet seen it. I need to sit down and watch it. Maybe
By Winston.
Winston is being a rude ass right now. Can you imagine that?
Punch
He's like, he's pissed off because I won't share my water. It's fine.
That's hilarious.
He's just like chilling here. Like, look at him.
Aw.
Such a big boy.
He's sassy.
He's very sassy.
Very sassy. I bought him a new bed the other day and he hasn't even used it. It's fine.
Yep, he sounds like a cat.
Yep, he's definitely a cat.
But yeah, I still need to watch Stranger Things. I have not got around to watching it. Maybe I'll do that on my holidays.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. You could probably because you can do the thing on Netflix where you can watch it offline.
Oh
You
yeah.
can do that. You can do it for mostly a lot of the Netflix originals. You can do it for. I'm not sure we can do it for anything else.
Oh yeah. I've never even tried to do that. I should do that before my flight.
Yeah.
It's awesome. When I went to LA last year, I just downloaded a bunch of episodes of something, I forget what, and I just like watched it the whole time. It was great.
One thing you do, we get a lot of the movies with like the ultraviolet download code.
Okay.
You like load them onto like the iPad or whatever, and watch that anytime we go anywhere. It's pretty much
Good idea.
Except it's like you watch the same movies over and over again, and then you get bored and sick of them. So yeah.
That's okay. That's like me. I'll find a new movie and just watch it every night for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I used to do it so much because I just could not be bothered changing the DVD at my DVD player when I lived in Scotland. So I watched Basketball for like 2 months. Well, so I used to watch Blade like every single day because I can't sleep. I can't sleep unless I've got like a TV on in the background. It's really
Same with
weird.
me.
Yeah. Now I mostly watch like Forensic Files or whatever, but before I would just like
You can find one.
just put a DVD on, and it was like Basketball or Evolution. You ever see Evolution with David Duchovny and
No.
Sean?
I've never seen that.
Scott? You've never seen it?
No.
Oh my god, it's so good, man. They play like these David Duchovny in Orlando something. It's not Orlando Bloom. It's a black guy, but
Yeah.
they play like these professors and like scientists, and they end up discovering this like meteor falls to Earth, and Sean William Scott delivers it and tells them about it. They then go and research it, and then they go back the next day, and it's like overrun by like feds and the army, and they're all doing all this testing, and they've stole their work, so they're trying to get their work back, and it turns out that it was this meteor that had fell to Earth and basically started sprouting all these different species of aliens from these like worms, and it's fucking hilarious. It's so stupid, but I mean, I love David Duchovny. I love the X-Files, and I love Californication.
Yeah, that's a great show.
So but this was before I watched Californication, and not long after I started watching X-Files. So I was like, damn, I loved it. So damn good, man. Yeah, I used to watch it on repeat, and Blade, love fucking Blade.
Oh. I do like the movie Basketball though. That movie's hilarious.
Yeah. It's one of their best ones, I think. If not the best.
I need to rewatch that. I haven't watched that in a long time, but I think I have it too. I should watch it soon.
So good, man. But, yeah. It was I think it was groundbreaking for horror movies. I think it really opened the door back into the mainstream again,
Yeah.
because I think it was Al that told me this, that the reason why we didn't get a Friday the 13th movie this year was because Rings did so badly.
Oh no.
Because I didn't watch Rings, I didn't watch Leatherface, I didn't watch Houses October Built 2, and not because I heard other people saying that they were fucking terrible, but
They do spoiling time.
I don't know, just Rings just kind of, I'm over that series. Like I was never a huge fan of the American version of The Ring. I was never a huge fan. I always preferred the Japanese version because it's way creepier.
Mhm.
But I think they were kind of grasping at straws there. It was Paramount that released it, and because it done so poorly, they pulled the plug on Friday the 13th.
Oh no.
So
I actually saw Ring in the theater.
and how was it?
I actually
How
liked
did
it. I really like the Ring series, but I haven't even seen the second one. I don't know. It was Valentine's Day, and I was like, let's go see a horror movie for Valentine's Day. So Rings was out, so we went to go see it.
I still have yet to watch that.
I've never been a huge fan. I didn't mind The Grudge. The
Yeah.
Grudge I didn't mind, and the only reason I didn't mind The Grudge is because I had Sarah Michelle Gellar in it, and I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. Not gonna lie,
Oh, she drink it.
I love her.
Did you?
Always will.
Yeah,
I
you
love
I
her.
need to see, I was gonna say I need to see the original Japanese Rings. Like I haven't seen them, so I'm sure I would really like them. I don't know why I haven't seen them yet.
I think a lot of people get put off just because it's Japanese and it's most likely going to have subtitles.
Yeah.
This is horrifying. Like, Japanese cinema does not give a fuck about anything. Hello, Winston.
Such a bother tonight.
Yeah.
This metal song. That's really amazing.
Yeah, just like I watched Train to Busan this year, and I thought the subtitles would bother me, but it was totally fine. So
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, Train to Busan was good. I really enjoyed that as well. Did that come out this year? That didn't come out this year, did it?
it might have been last year. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I watched it on Netflix randomly one day.
Mhm.
It was fantastic considering for a. Would you class Train to Busan as a horror movie though?
I think so. They did it on Hot Cheetos and Blood one week. Like that was back like I don't like in the summer sometime when they did it.
Right. Don't remember.
It's not like
I wasn't on it, so I mean it doesn't count.
In the chat, Mr. Hang Glider Man said, "You guys are not talking about the scariest movie of all, Cars 2."
Yeah. Cars 3, you mean?
Oh, I have no idea.
what
No, he said Cars 2, but
besides the capture.
What
I think
about
Cars
the Emoji movie though? Phil could probably.
the Emoji movie, man. Oh no!
The emoji.
If you want true terror, then watch the Emoji movie.
Luckily, I haven't seen it.
Check out the review on Phil's channel coming soon.
Oh my god, I feel like I need to get really drunk and then watch it.
Honestly, I don't even think I could drink and then watch it.
It's too scary.
Yeah, it's just too damn scary, man. I don't think I've got enough balls to do that. I'll never survive. I'll never have a night's sleep again. Oh man, what else? What else came out? Another I really enjoyed. The ending pissed me off, but did you guys watch Raw?
No.
I have not seen it.
Oh man, Raw is pretty crazy. Raw is I first heard about it because they first showed it, I believe, at TIFF at the Toronto International Film Festival.
Mhm.
They first showed it there, and people apparently were like leaving the theater to throw up and like were fainting and stuff like that. And I mean, that sort of shit just doesn't happen these days. You don't get that kind of publicity. Like, it's not The Exorcist, it's not Psycho. Like, we're not in the 60s anymore. Like, everyone's just so desensitized to gore and horror and all that kind of stuff. But apparently, people were fainting and were sick because of this movie. And I mean, it got like a lot of publicity because of that. And they added it to Netflix just before Halloween, maybe a couple of days before Halloween. And so I watched that, and I didn't know it's a French movie. So it's got subtitles. I didn't realize that. So when I first started watching it, I was like, okay.
Where's your
Shot. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of subtitles. Like, I came here to watch a movie, not fucking read a book. So, but yeah, I gave it a shot, and I was like, I didn't even turn. I started watching when I got done work one day, like 4:30, so it was still light outside. I didn't even turn the light on
Like, yeah. Do you know
when it started getting dark because I was so into it.
kind of go up from the waterfall? Makes it go up from
If you've not heard anything about Raw is this girl that goes to a veterinary school, like she goes to like a veterinary university, and they have this like really intense hazing of like the first years
yeah, no, there's tons of arches here.
where they like
Then fucking tap.
throw their all their clothes and their mattress and all that out the window, and then make them go to like this like huge rager party and like fill them with booze and drugs and all that sort of stuff.
Okay, you should see what I have.
And then
I already have metal.
they dump like they throw like pig's blood and all that on them, and like they have on their lab coat and they're not allowed to wash it. They have to walk about just like stinking of like blood and it's to a point where the girl is made to eat like
Yeah, holy crap.
like some sort of animal's heart or liver or like
Yeah.
just like eat it raw. And she's like, no, I'm a vegetarian. And you find out that her sister actually goes to the same school, and her sister eats it, and then
No, it's
or eat it.
mhm.
And her family are like strict vegetarians.
Same thing.
Goes on, you find out that because she's then ingested this like animal product or like this meat,
No, fuck yeah.
she starts to get this like insatiable
It's-
craving to eat.
I have like, okay, cool.
I guess to eat like flesh and shit like that.
That's what I'm
She's
too.
eating, like
That's what I'm saying.
a steak out the fridge,
If anybody decides to like, oh,
and she's doing that, and it looks, or it's like raw. It's raw chicken, just ripped
Yeah.
by chicken, and then just like shoves it in her mouth, and she's just like, "Arr, arr, arr."
Oh my god.
It looks so real, man. I think that's the part that freaked a lot of people out, is because it looks so real.
and when they decide to like turn the server off or something.
Yeah, man. I think it's still on Netflix, so you definitely have to watch it. It's definitely something.
Okay.
I definitely check it out.
Just as a player, I had like fucking
We have someone else. Hi, Kerry.
and they were all like,
Joy does.
oh, we females.
What's the chat saying? If you like the Train to Busan, you should watch The Wailing. I had a lot of people talk about Wailing, but I didn't actually watch it.
Most health. It's funny.
But I've heard a lot of really good things, so I probably will give that a check at some point. Raw was fucked. Honestly, like you should definitely watch Raw, man.
Yeah, me too.
If you're a vegetarian, it's gonna fucking scare the shit out of you. Or if you know someone that's a vegetarian, show it to them as well. It'll freak them the hell out. Keep hearing some good stuff on Hell House LLC. I've not seen it yet, but I've heard good things as well. I was gonna watch it at the weekend there, but I don't know why I didn't.
So good.
Unless you're like
Have you seen it?
Bradbury.
It's amazing. Like it was really creepy. Like it definitely creeped me out, and it was really good. A very effective movie.
Oh, is this the found footage one?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
almost like a mockumentary, almost found footage. But yeah, it's about like the haunt that they were putting on at like this old abandoned hotel, and it's really good.
So then you don't have to get
That's cool. Yeah, I've not seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things. I think
It's super good.
Craig from on Cape Crusaders did a review of it. I watched that, and it's good. He doesn't have any spoilers in his reviews, which is cool. So I typically did check out his
Yeah, exactly.
his reviews because he's got a very good taste in movies. So
So
I typically trust what he has to say. So if he says a movie's shit, most likely it's shit. But if he says a movie's good, then it must be. So
Yeah, definitely watch it. It's really good.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
What else?
I actually just watched The Babysitter last night. Have you guys seen it?
On Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing.
It was so funny.
I really enjoyed it.
I went to watch it one night, like my Netflix was being annoying, so I just didn't, and then I haven't got around to actually watching it again.
Oh, you should watch it.
It's definitely like a throwback to the 80s. With like the music and stuff. Like I really, really loved the music in it. Because I'm much like with very much like Sam in that case. Like I really like if a movie's got good music, then I typically tend to enjoy it more. I really like the music in The Babysitter. But,
I liked all the kills in it. Some of them were just so good.
yeah, when the guy falls off the when he's pushed off the balcony and he goes through the trophy.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
and I thought, what's her face? The girl that plays like the cheerleader. What's her name? Do you know her name in real life? No.
No.
I think she's the one that was going out with Scott Disick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Her. I thought she was really good in it.
Yeah.
But the main girl, her name's Samara Weaving, and she's Hugo Weaving's daughter. What is Hugo Weaving in again? Hugo Weaving plays Elrond in the Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And he plays Agent Smith in The Matrix. Have you seen either of those?
I saw The Matrix briefly as a child. I do not remember any of it.
Did you see?
Yeah, I saw both those movies like so long ago. I don't really like remember the specific.
Well, did you ever watch the first Avenger, Captain America, the first one?
I don't think so.
No.
Man. Like, well, he plays Red Skull in Captain America First Avenger. He plays Agent Smith in The Matrix, and he plays Elrond, I believe. Yeah, Elrond in Lord of the Rings. and as soon as you see him, you'll probably know who he is. Like he's got one of those faces, but it's his daughter that plays the girl in The Babysitter.
Okay.
He's also in Mayhem, which is the guy from. Is it the guy from The Walking Dead?
Yes.
The guy that plays Glenn.
Yes.
It's him. He made a movie called Mayhem this year, and I've still to check it out, but I've heard a lot of really good things as well. But apparently she's in that, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Or apparently it's not his daughter. Apparently it's his niece. I thought it was his daughter, but
Okay.
close enough. But she's in Ash vs. the Evil Dead. I started watching that recently.
Pretty sure, like,
Oh, it's such a good show. I was so happy it came to Netflix.
I need to watch that too.
So Kerry asks, so what is a really good horror movie to watch on Amazon? Well, we're all from Canada.
yeah.
If you're in Canada, there's quite a few to watch on
You don't have
Amazon Prime,
pictures.
one of which is Hatchet 3. That's on Amazon. And I love Hatchet, which Sam got the print from Kane Hodder.
Yes. Hatchet is my shit. I love it.
Here's my shit. Yeah, Judy, here's my shit. Okay, you're in Iowa. I don't know. I think the content from doing what I used to do, there's a massive gap in content from Netflix and the likes of Amazon. There's a huge gap in content that's available. Because in the US, it's got over 5,000 titles on Netflix, and it is the highest number of titles available on Netflix. So that's including TV shows, Netflix originals, which are universal, but also movies, TV shows, documentaries, the whole nine. US Netflix is the largest library that Netflix has to offer. And I think Canada is about 10th on the list, I believe. Last time I checked, it was there and thereabouts. And it was like maybe 2,000 to 3,000 titles available on Netflix Canada, and there's 5,000 available on US Netflix. And then US is also region locked to specific states as well. So the content differs depending on which state you're in.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's absolutely crazy, yeah. But there's stuff that's available, like my friend that lives in Windsor. Some of the stuff that he has on Netflix, I don't have, and some of the stuff that he has, some of the stuff that I have, he doesn't have.
Wow.
So and it's crazy in the same damn country, man. Like the same rules should apply, but I don't know.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Netflix is not good for horror at all. Netflix Canada. I'm so happy Shudder exists now.
Yeah, I love Shudder.
No, right. Shudder's awesome.
So good.
I love the fact that Shudder's got Never Sleep Again.
Yes. I have that, but like, oh my god, it's so much easier just like watching it on there. Have you guys watched The Core yet on Shudder? It's like that talk show.
No.
I
It's so
started
fun.
watching it. Watched the first episode. It was the one on Halloween,
Mhm.
God, there's two.
and I thought it was really. I think it's really well done. It's really funny. It's got Adam Green and Daniel Harris in the first episode,
Yeah.
and they're like, if they were to make Halloween today instead of in the 70s, whose mask would they use?
Yeah.
And the most terrifying was John Cena.
Yeah.
So they like bleached the mask and they had to try and guess whose face it was. So the most terrifying that they could find was John Cena's face.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, Tony mentioned there about buying an American IP and use the American version. I actually have access to the US version of Netflix and stuff because of my old work. They made this box that it's like a VPN in a box, pretty much. You plug it into your router, you connect it to your streaming device, and then you can watch US content. So I typically switch between like the US Shudder and the Canadian Shudder. But I only have like Shudder's only available on like some smart TVs like Amazon, like the Amazon TV or whatever.
Damage, it doesn't.
All that sort of stuff, like an Xbox One. So it doesn't really have much option. So we've got a Roku TV, which I was able to get like I was able to get the Shudder app on there. So I use that for like watching US stuff predominantly. Just so it means that I can literally just jump between my PS4 to watch Canadian and then watch it on the smart TV for US. So pretty good setup so far. Yeah. They've been adding a lot of horror movies recently to Netflix. Older ones as well. They added I think they added up to part 7 of Friday the 13th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's between from 3 or 4 to 7. Which is weird. Like, why not just put all of them? But
Exactly.
Netflix used to be so damn good. Like, it used to have a lot. It used to have a lot of really good content on it, and then they just started taking a lot of stuff off it. Which bugged the fuck out of me, man. I hate when they take stuff off Netflix. I mean, I get it. They run out of rights or people aren't watching it, but I mean, I want to watch it, so fucking don't touch it.
And it's always when like you're thinking of watching it and then you go to search for it and you're just like, it's not there anymore.
No. Like I wanted to watch Event Horizon recently. I don't have it on DVD or Blu-ray, and it used to be on Netflix. It fucking did. Because the only reason I know that is because there was a band that I was at when I was in college, there was a band that was in my class and they called themselves Event Horizon. And at the time I was like, what the fuck? Like I'd never heard of it. Never really heard of it. And then I watched it and I was like, oh, Jesus. Like I wanted to watch it recently and I knew it was on Netflix at some point, so I tried checking again, nothing.
I hate that.
But yeah, Tony said that Netflix is overrated. Yeah, it really is. Pissed me off recently. It's mostly original content. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like wanting to do original content. I mean, that's cool if Netflix wants to turn into like a movie studio or whatever, but it's just diluting all. They're taking off the good stuff to make room for their stuff. And although they've had a very good track record of like really good original stuff like Stranger Things and The Babysitter and all that sort of stuff, a lot of it's just shit.
It's true.
It's just shit. Yeah. Those fucking Adam Sandler movies, man, they're taking up so much fucking room. Like if they took down all the shitty Adam Sandler movies that they put on Netflix, then they'd have plenty of Friday the 13th movies, man. Piss me off. This is me off.
Why is this metal not spawning back?
That's my rant done about Netflix.
Nice.
Yeah. Any other movies you guys want to talk about, or?
I guess we can talk about Get Out. You briefly mentioned it, but then we just started talking about it.
I actually haven't seen it yet.
Have to see it. It's so good.
I wanted to see it, and then I just kind of kept forgetting about it.
Oh no.
I got to it really late. Like, I maybe watched it like 2 or 3 months ago. But I'd heard a lot of chatter about it. I'd heard a lot of buzz about it, which made me want to watch it. And I just never got round to it. And then when I was looking for it, when I finally found it for a decent price, because anytime I went to look for it, it was like stupid expensive for the Blu-ray and even pretty expensive for the DVD. I found it just that I didn't want to pay that. I didn't want to pay like $25 for a DVD.
Yeah.
Could have put a bit of a bad taste in my mouth, but then I found it on Amazon for like $17, and it's the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital edition. And a really cool slipcover. So I snagged it right away, and then I watched it as soon as I got it. I watched it that night, and it blew me away, man.
It's really good.
It's very good. I thought it was a very fresh take on black horror. Like, I know that sounds really bad for me to say, but like, if you think of how black people are portrayed in movies, like going back to like the black exploitation movies back in the 70s and 80s, like they weren't really taken very seriously, and there's not really very many like heroic figures that are black in horror movies these days. It's stereotypical that they're the first person to die in a horror movie, and this sort of flips it on its head, which was really cool. And I think also Get Out helped Danny McBride and his writing partner get the Halloween gig, because he's a comedy writer for the most part. That's what he's known for. He's known for doing the Key and Peele thing.
Yeah,
I knew him. That's what I knew him from. I didn't see him as like, oh, this great writer or this great director. It's like that's the fucking guy from Key and Peele. And even at that, he's not the most recognizable one, I didn't think. But the first time you watch it, you don't pick up on things. And then if you watch it again, you pick up on the subtle little details. And then when you pick up on more subtle details, and it means like nothing is accidental in this movie. Everything's deliberate, and the more and more that you watch it, the more and more that sort of stands out, and like that's what I loved the most about it.
It's so good.
It was
just like the writing was amazing, just everything about it was so good.
The twist at the end was pretty out there.
Oh yeah, I was not expecting that at all.
I'm not going to spoil for you, Victoria, because it's
Yeah, I'll definitely have to see that one.
Did Split come out this year, or like I keep thinking it came out
this year? Yes.
Yeah, I really like that movie, but I'm into like psychological.
Yeah, it was probably more psychological, but I've still not seen it yet.
I like it.
I've
That's
kind of I spoiled it for myself. Like I think I watched like a review of it, and then at the end they were just like, "Oh, this happens at the end," and I'm like, "Motherfucker!"
Yeah. I feel like the twist wasn't even like if they didn't have that at the end, it would have been like still would have made sense. It's kind of just like it was thrown in there.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I really enjoyed it.
it's M Night Shyamalan.
It's true. Why do we need to put twists and everything?
Yeah, there's going to be a twist that's going to be thrown in out of the blue, like the village when you find out that they don't actually live in that time period. Like,
For the happening. Oh my god.
and it's the fucking trees.
The happening was good until you find out it's like plants. And then it's just like, why did you ruin this?
And Signs.
I don't really know.
Signs was fantastic, right up until the very end when you find out that the one thing that was these fucking monstrous 9 foot tall aliens' weakness was fucking water. And they came to the planet which is 90% water.
Quite a few.
Maybe not 90%, but like predominantly water.
The Sixth Sense was good. And then after that it was just downhill.
Resource respawn period. How close that resource respawn in your face.
Oh, Geek Out Cinema's in the chat. Hey, Steven.
What's up, Steven?
Not really.
I think he was doing a giveaway
Oh, you usually have to go to distance.
on Friday night on the Freaky Girls Live.
Yeah.
I watched the majority of it, but then I got tired.
4 or 5 minutes.
I've been working all day, so I didn't stay up all night.
Yeah, I think I caught most of it, but I missed the end.
Yeah. We were
I've been terrible watching live streams lately because I've been so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've just not made any videos apart from that last one there, and the only reason I did was because I had time. I took Thursday and Friday off because we went to that show, and yeah, that's the only reason I made it is because I had the time.
Nice.
Yeah, I have a few videos filmed. I just need to edit them, but that's not going to happen till I get back from Texas.
Yeah.
You know what else they should
It's
get?
so tough. It's so tough. So tough for us content creators.
Yeah.
It's a hard life.
You know,
Oh man, I've still got the remnants. Oh god, I still have the remnants of the glass from Friday.
Oh, gross.
Saturday.
That's so gross.
That was from the Red Bull and milk. I just realised like I forgot to take it downstairs. You know, it actually tasted really nice.
I like closed out of the stream. I was like afraid to watch it.
I thought, honestly, the whole time thought, shit, I'm gonna throw up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't get any I didn't get any beer or anything that night, so I thought, okay, maybe that'll help. Turns out it was absolutely fine, man. Like it was a bit chewy, I guess.
Oh, God.
It was like honestly like chunky Red Bull. Yeah, but it was nice. It was nice. I recommend it. It would make like a nice dessert.
Like a milkshake, a Red Bull
Yeah.
milkshake.
Like a Red Bull float. Yeah. But I think if you leave it longer than what we did, it gets a bit gnarlier. It starts to harden on the top.
It's really personal.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, but I think we all like I put mine in first, and then and then Darren put his in, and then Al put his in. So
Maybe
mine,
like that.
mine was a little bit chunkier than what theirs were.
I like how David forgot his.
Oh, it wasn't like he forgot, and then he got home and he was like, oh yeah, I can't be bothered going out again.
Yeah. I was like, I wonder if he actually forgot or if he just said that because he didn't want to do
Oh,
it.
I forgot.
I would have done that too. Oh no, I forgot.
Oh no.
I guess I can do it now.
Well, honestly, I couldn't forget. It was my fucking challenge. So
That's true.
if I forgot, then I would have get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
You know, David just messaged me.
Oh, tight.
We are on just.
Like, stop talking shit about me on your live stream.
He just asked when's the stream. I think his ears were burning.
Yeah, probably.
He's like, oh my god.
Deep sea drop.
But we're all really looking we're all really looking forward to this Baconator one at the weekend.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tasty. I think David mentioned today. David had mentioned today that we should come up with rules because it's more just like a Saturday night feast rather than something else. But, yeah, it's pretty much just whoever finishes 3 Baconators and a large Frosty first is the winner. So I feel sorry for Laura, man.
I know, I feel so bad that she's on this week.
She's gonna have to do it. Like they all thought she was gonna be on last week, but we mixed up our times, so it's this week.
Mhm.
Damn, it's gonna suck. I think
David said I'm gonna win that shit.
yeah. I think I'm in with like a good chance because I enjoy the Baconator. Half the battle is actually enjoying the food or the drink or the whatever.
True.
That smoothie or whatever the fuck I had to drink, that was disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Like I made it and then I took a sip just so that I could get like a taste for it and a sip. And like I'm not exaggerating. It was a sip and I almost fucking threw up.
Oh god.
And I think it was because I put like maple syrup in it.
Oh no.
Syrup was out of date. Oh my god. I've still got like PTSD, man.
I'm like afraid of bugs, and I would have rather eaten the chocolate covered scorpion than drink your gross drink and Al's gross drink too. This sounds so bad.
Like I made like a huge drink, like a proper size smoothie, and then I'll put this little glass with like, and he's just like, oh, that was disgusting. Mine was really thick. Mine was thick and chunky.
Gross.
And it was just the sriracha mayo and the maple syrup that killed me. Because I drank it and then swallowed it. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to throw up. Oh my god, I'm going to throw up.
Who won the Red Bull and Milk challenge? I missed that part.
It was a 3-way tie. I guess we all did it. We didn't throw up.
Oh, okay.
Al was close. Al was very close to throwing up because his stomach started to go after he took it, and it's because it was just curdling in his stomach. But what's that sound?
Oh, it's coming from my boyfriend's speakers. Yeah.
I was wondering what that was. I thought it was maybe like a cat. Because I mean, really, that could have been anyways.
Sure.
Jason said that the Red Bull and milk looked like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's semen. Honestly, it tasted like it was sweet and it was chunky. Stay Puffy semen, and enjoy it. David just really wishes that he was part of that challenge. He just would have been right at home. Oh man. No, it's just, it was nice actually. Like, yes, it did. It tasted a lot better than what it looked. Like, it looked gnarly because the milk starts to clump, and like it was they separate. It's the separation effect where milk is it's less dense or more dense, less dense than the Red Bull because of the carbonation, I think. And the Red Bull goes to the bottom, and the milk floats to the top. So they like separate, and like like it looked disgusting. It was like it was all chunky and shit. But it tasted really nice. It tasted like it was like watery, chunky Red Bull.
Doesn't sound very nice.
It was nice though. If you like Red Bull, then well, I'm not the biggest fan of Red Bull, to be honest.
I don't like Red Bull either.
I do prefer Monster, if I'm honest. But if I can't get a Monster, then I'll get a Red Bull.
I like the Rockstar Punch ones because it literally tastes like juice. It's great.
Yes, Rockstar. Love Rockstar. I used to get the orange, like it didn't have orange in it. It had like passion fruit and like, guava and mango and shit. Like, it had stuff like that in it, and I used to love it because it tasted like juice. It didn't taste like energy drink. And that was lethal, man. And I used to drink 3-4 cans of that a day, and I was like,
oh god,
whoa, man, this is amazing. Because I thought it was like juice, but it wasn't. It was energy drink.
I just stick to coffee.
As I grew up, I switched to coffee.
I'm not a coffee drinker at all. I cannot stand the taste. So bad. I don't like bitter things. Like, I also don't drink beer, so.
Well, if that's why you put cream and sugar in your coffee.
I would put like half a mug of sugar.
I just put like a tiny bit of milk and no sugar.
That's because Victoria is hardcore.
I like my coffee.
Like your coffee black, just like your metal. Yeah.
And my town is actually getting a Starbucks next year, so I'm really excited. I'm gonna like live there.
Oh, there's Serena. There's Serena.
Okay, Serena.
Hey, Serena.
Okay.
Getting a little crew in here. We are getting a little crew in here, Jason.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, my work. They've got this like really like fancy ass Keurig that's like, I think it's like Wi-Fi enabled.
Oh my god.
Wow.
And, like, you scroll through what you want, and they've got a it's a blend. It's called Exonify blend, and it's Pike Starbucks, the Pike Palace or Pike
Place.
Pike Place, yeah. Pike Place and another different coffee that they blend together in this machine and called the Exonify blend, which is the name of my work. And they blend them both together to make that. So like you can either pick this one, the middle one, which is both, or the Starbucks one. And you get different like lattes and cappuccinos and whatever.
That sounds awesome.
To be fair, Sam, you'd probably like a cappuccino or a latte.
Probably.
It's kind of more heavy on the milk, and you just add sugar to it. You're welcome.
Yeah, I need to like, I don't know. I have like so much energy in the mornings that I'm not the type of person that needs coffee. Whereas like at night, that's when I like lose my steam and I get grumpy and like.
Oh my god, I'm like the opposite. I'm like a zombie in the morning. I like need coffee in the morning.
I'm a huge morning person. Like I'll be up at like 6 a.m. when I don't have to be, and I'm just like, yes, day.
The thought of getting up at 6 a.m. when I don't have to makes me feel angry. Never mind actually having to get up at 6 a.m. Because I have to set 3 alarms to get up on time. I have to set one at 6:15, 6:30, and 6:45. 6:45 is the absolute latest when I get up without being late for work. So, yeah.
Yeah, mornings are hard.
Yeah. And then I just literally get dropped off at Tim Hortons by the bus because I take the bus to work because I'm a JK bastard. I take the bus to work. So
That sucks. I live like a 2-minute drive from my house. That's pretty sweet.
You live a 2-minute drive from your house?
Or no, sorry, I work a 2-minute drive from. I live a 2-minute drive from my work today. See, I don't know what I'm saying. I just got up too early this morning. I like don't even know.
Morning Scarabrain.
I didn't even notice that I said that until.
Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. Man, like this morning I actually almost fell asleep on the bus.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Like when I put like I cannot not listen to music because I hate the sound of the world. Right?
Me too.
I hate the sound of other people talking and like cars going by and like the bus sounds and stuff. I just hate it. It really fucking annoys me. So, I always have to listen to music, and it's typically like really loud. And this morning, I just kept like closing my eyes and like I felt my head nod forward.
Oh no.
Catch myself, and then I do it again, and then I catch myself. But I snore really badly. And I've snored in public before, like if I fell asleep on like a train or something. Then I typically snore relatively loud. I'm always wary of that because I always think like I'm gonna like close my eyes and then my body's gonna think I'm sleeping and I'll start to snore. At you or like try and wake you up. I'm like, don't touch me.
Yeah, exactly. I hate when that happens.
I'm like, bitch, it's barely 7 o'clock. Don't fucking touch me. It's the least of my troubles right now.
I'm like the same way. I just listen to music my entire way to and from work. Like headphones go in when I leave my place, and they don't come out until I get to the office.
Yeah.
And there's so many times where like I'll zone out and I'll just like pass my stop, and I'm like, okay, guess I'm walking.
Thankfully, I've not done that yet. Excuse me. All this talk of coffee and being tired is making me tired.
All this talk about mornings is making me tired.
I think I might actually have to make myself a coffee in a little bit.
I can't drink coffee past like 5 p.m. or else I'll be up like late and I won't be able to sleep.
Wow. You know, like coffee has more of an effect on me in the morning than what it does at night, and I don't know why.
Weird.
Very strange. I also drink a lot of tea. Like, not like any sort of special tea, like a green tea or like chai tea or whatever. Fucking cup of tea, man. Cup of Tetley's.
I drink a lot of tea like at nighttime, but like herbal teas, nothing with caffeine in it.
Tea's got caffeine in it?
What?
Tea has caffeine in it?
Some teas.
Why?
You just drink the ones that don't have caffeine in it?
Yeah, like if I'm drinking tea like
Do
at
you
night.
just drink hot water then?
Well, like peppermint tea and stuff like that.
I just
Those
drink
are like
water
caffeine
and
today.
pretend it's tea.
Gross.
Just put milk in hot water.
Oh, that would be so gross.
I'm not a tea drinker either. I'm just like against hot drinks apparently.
Do you drink hot chocolate?
Sometimes. I'm like one of those people that likes like ice cold drinks. Like iced tea is my shit forever.
Yeah, iced tea's goose. I was gonna say good and decent at the same time. I just said goose.
It's very Canadian of you.
I can't even function. I'm in holiday mode. And
It's me.
like a lot of people take, oh, I'm in holiday mode as in, oh my god, I'm excited it's Christmas. It's no, I'm excited to be off work.
It's true.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed I have a day left.
I have 3 days left.
Oh.
Yeah, same. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
I was supposed to work next week too, but I took it off.
That would suck.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, I had a long. Oh my god. Oh. I had a long weekend because I was off Thursday and Friday, so
Nice.
yeah. So that was good. That was very much needed, I think. So and then when you go back to work, you're just like, ugh. No matter how much you love your job, when you go back to work after being off for a period of time, even if it's just a day, you're just like, ugh,
I hate it.
I need
Yeah.
to go back.
Especially going back after holidays. Like, no.
Oh, it's the
January's gonna suck.
Yeah, it is. January typically sucks for a lot of things.
It's true.
Like, and I think the next holiday after Christmas is that Canada Day in February.
Oh, there's like Family Day thrown in there.
Family,
Just like,
that's the one. Yeah, Family Day, not Canada Day, because Canada Day is in July, I think,
yeah.
or or June
Just good.
or May. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
There's some other things thrown in there, like there's Victoria Day in May. What else?
Yeah, your day.
Yeah.
I guess there's New Year's too. Right after Christmas. Fun times.
There's what? Sorry.
New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's.
True.
Honestly, I prefer New Year's to Christmas, but I prefer Halloween to New
Yeah.
Year's. And like,
Yeah.
Halloween's just like not an accepted holiday, and that bugged me.
I know.
I know.
Everyone should get a day off.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Holiday mode. What do you guys want for Christmas this year?
We asked for an Instant Pot. It's like basically like a slow cooker thing. We're old people, you know.
That's okay. I love getting kitchen things.
Yeah.
Like a crock pot.
Pretty much, yeah, but it cooks things like faster, I guess. I don't know. Apparently it's really good.
That's when you know. That's when you know you're an adult.
It's
When you
true.
want adult things. When you
Yeah.
want things like a coffee maker or a pair of socks.
Mhm.
When you're an adult. I'm still asking for like PlayStation games and like fucking toys and shit.
Yeah.
I've never grown up. I don't think I ever will. I always told me. John, when are you my reply is always never. Never. Yeah. I've just always been fascinated by like I just always loved going to like Toys R Us when I was a kid. But I never got to go there that often.
Mhm.
So then I like really cherish it. So I always like if we're ever out, I'm like, oh, can we go and check out Toys R Us? Why? You're a grown man walking around this toy shop full of children. You've got fucking weird. John, you're gonna get arrested.
That's when you pretend you have a child. Just like, I'm buying this for my child.
I'll just pretend I'm a child. I just now got Benjamin Buttons. That's Craig. Craig's in the chat.
Nice.
Is it going, my man? My man? Oh man. Oh man. Like have you ever woke up in the morning and you just had to slap yourself in the face? To wake I'm not even kidding on.
No, I have Winston to do that for me.
Yeah, that's true. Because Winston actually hits you like he did that earlier on, he punched you in the face.
It's true. He like recently started doing that too. Like I think he acts out because like I'll be gone during the day and then I come home and he's just like, where the hell were you?
Yeah. He's such a sassy little bitch.
He's so sassy. And like he knows how to wake me up in the morning too. Like he'll knock stuff over and he's like, oh, this will make her mad and she'll get up. He's the worst.
Oh, Winston, what a little shit.
He's finally sleeping now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I ended up like this Halloween. This Christmas. Oh my god, I need to go to bed. This Christmas, I've spent a lot. Well, not spent a lot, but I've got myself a lot of things. Mostly like Blu-rays and like figures and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Nice.
I mean, sometimes you just have to treat yourself.
It's true.
And but I would never spend it out my means. And if it was for a decent price, then I would get it. But I was on eBay, and it's the first time I actually bid on anything on eBay. And I got the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors Ultimate Freddy.
Oh my god. I'm
For
so
like,
jealous right now.
it was like $30.
Oh my god.
But the only downside is it's coming from China. So I'm gonna get it in February.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
I also got the 40th anniversary Texas Chainsaw Massacre Ultimate Leatherface figure as well.
Ooh.
Again, coming from that way, so I'm probably gonna get that in February as well.
Yeah, I have not treated myself much this Christmas because I'm like, I'll just buy stuff in Texas. Why not?
Well, it's your birthday as well. Do you get a lot of people buying you things for your birthday and saying that's for your birthday and your Christmas?
Basically, every year. And then, like, as a kid, like, nobody could come to my birthday party because it was so close to Christmas.
Oh my god.
Which is so sad. They were like, we're doing Christmas things. And I'm like, cool, thanks.
My god, man. Louise's birthday's on January 11th, and she gets that.
Oh, That's the worst because it's like everyone's like poor from Christmas, so they're like, you're not getting anything.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, I'm glad that my birthday's in May. So
Yeah, mine's in June, so it's a pretty good time in the summer.
when in,
But it's bloody stuff.
what day in June?
The 15th.
15th. That's funny. Because I'm getting married on the 15th of June, 2019.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
And also my sister's birthday's on the 13th of June.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. My birthday's on the 12th of May, which is the same day as Ving Rhames from Dawn of the Dead remake,
Ooh.
who also plays Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Tony Hawk.
I don't even know who I share a birthday with now. I want to look it up.
This will be forever in my head. Tony Hawk, Ving Rhames, Jason Biggs from American Pie, and Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen's brother. That's fucking crazy. Apparently, me and Jason have got the exact same birthday. That's insane. There's only a few people I know that have the same birthday as me. There's two other people I know that have the same birthday as me.
I know nobody with the same birthday.
Did you look up who's got the same birthday as you? Like which celebrity?
Yeah, Ralph Fiennes has the same birthday as me. Yes, Voldemort.
Voldemort, yeah.
It's awesome. A bunch of people I don't know who they are. That's exciting.
What are the names? Maybe I'll know.
There is Maurice Gibb. Don't know who that is. Vanessa Paradise. Don't know who that is.
Maurice Gibb from the Bee Gees.
Oh, oops. And then like a bunch of old people that just have paintings and not actual photos.
For my birthday, apparently Neil Patrick Harris, Courtney Cox, and Ice Cube were born on June 15th, so that's pretty cool.
What the hell party that would be? Oh, Craig's birthday's on the 23rd of December. That's this Saturday. Oh shit.
I think you said the 28th.
Oh, 28th. Well, where did I read the 23rd? I didn't. I'm talking shit. I thought it said the 23rd. 28th. Yeah, Jason Mines. I was born in 1991. So I'm 27. I like to play.
You're like such a baby. I'm 22 right now.
You're 22? Holy shit, man.
I was born in 88.
You're born in 88? You're older than me?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Like 30 next year. It's so weird.
You literally just not 30.
Hey, like you look like the youngest out of the three of us.
I don't know. I still get carded all the time with LCBO, so that's pretty awesome.
I only get carded when I shave. Otherwise, and if I've got my hat on like normally, so if I go in like this, then I'm going to get carded like a child. But then if I flip it around the normal way, then it's typically fine. Or if I go in wearing like slack pants, not slack pants, like joggy.
Like sweatpants?
Yeah, sweatpants, that's the one. Like if I go in with like sweatpants and a hoodie, then I get carded. But if I go in with like jeans and a jacket, no problem. But I mean, that's their job.
Mhm.
That is their job.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man.
Did anyone see the movie Mother this year?
Mother.
No.
No.
I didn't either because I just heard such bad things about it. So it just looked really weird.
I'm not the biggest fan of Jennifer Lawrence, so it's just like, I'm good.
Who wrote and directed Mother? It was
What's his face?
Darren
Yeah, the guy who did Black Swan.
Aronofsky. Yeah, the guy from the Black Swan. I really like Black Swan.
So good.
Not for the reason you'd think I'd like it, but I actually really enjoyed the movie. No idea why.
Just knock it out. It's yours.
Oh, Jason said he can't believe that in Australia it's already available on Blu-ray.
So jealous.
Yeah, I saw someone that I follow in Australia got this like exclusive steelbook
Mm.
in
Oh, yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, the big ones. Yeah, those aren't bad ones.
So, oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I'm excited for when it comes out. I'm definitely gonna grab it.
Oh yeah, it's like a movie that you have to grab like right away.
For sure.
Okay, listen. What level are you?
That's right. A lot of the cast for the 27th, it's going to be at Monster Mania this year. It's in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I think it's in March, I believe. But a lot of the cast from it, Bill Skarsgård's not there, but like the kids,
Mhm.
Beverly, Stan, not Bill,
Yeah.
the kid that plays Mike, and the kid that plays Ben. So I mean, it's not like, oh my god,
Must go.
it would still be pretty cool. Apparently, John Carpenter's going to be at the 40th one, which is in August next year. So I'm going to try and get down to that.
Cool.
That's tempting.
Apparently,
That's tempting.
Darren and David and Al and all that are going to go. So yeah. What were you saying there, Sam? Sorry.
Oh, I just said it was tempting to go because that'd be amazing to see John Carpenter.
I don't know if John Carpenter's at the one coming up. I can't remember if that's 39 and John Carpenter's at 40, or if John Carpenter's going to be at 39 celebrating the 40th anniversary or something.
Oh, so confusing.
I can't remember. So. But you're just excited to go to like Niagara Falls Comic Con to go and see Dee Snider.
Oh yeah. I just love him because I'm a huge fan of Holliston. And I have like the Blu-rays like signed from Adam Green, so I kind of want to like go get other people's signatures. And Dee Snider's in that show, so I want to go meet him.
I've never seen Holliston.
So like I think you'd like it. It's all just like a bunch of like horror movie actors and like such, and because like they're Adam Green's friends, he wrote like a sitcom. And it's so funny because like they play like the worst versions of themselves. That's what he always like explains it as. Like Danielle Harris plays like this like huge like slutty like trying to take all of your money
Oh my god.
person. And like Tony Todd plays this guy who like basically like crashes on their couch for like a week and like invites people over to their house and like starts like parties and stuff. It's really funny.
I almost bought it. Like I seen that Adam Green was having a sale on Scope, and season 1 and 2 of Holliston were on sale. That I almost bought them.
Definitely get them and like order them from him because you can get them signed too. So
Yeah, that's cool, man.
it's such a funny show. It's a good show to just like rewatch too. Hilarious.
Yeah, I've been watching Ash versus Evil Dead recently. They just added season 1 and 2 to the US Netflix, and they just added season 1 to the Canadian Netflix.
Sweet.
So I just finished season 1, and I'm like halfway through season 2, so I've just got to the part where you meet Ashy Slashy, the puppet. So
That show is so great.
yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's really dumb.
Bring on Danny.
Great.
Nice to see.
Okay, yeah. John Carpenter's going to be at 39, which is in March.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the scary sleepovers that Adam Green does are hilarious too.
Yeah, I think they're just I think he's just with upload to onto his website. Either he's just about to, or he literally just done it.
Yeah.
But it's one of the scary sleepovers, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Like, I love everything that Adam Green does. I'm just in love with him forever.
He just seems like a cool guy. Like apparently there was one convention he did where he just showed up and stuff and taking pictures and wasn't charging anyone.
Oh, that's awesome.
Seems like fucking true.
I really want to like meet him for sure.
Very hard. It's actually really pretty fast.
When is Niagara Falls Comic Con?
It's the first weekend of June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as last year. But yeah, like if anyone's a fan of wrestling or was, like Lita and Trish Stratus are gonna be there. And like Lita was like my favorite person ever growing up, so I'm gonna meet her for sure. And also Michael Rooker is gonna be there.
Michael Rooker, yeah.
So I'm pretty pumped. I'm gonna go get something Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer signed. Love that movie.
Always fun. It's very
I'd get some like Mallrats signed. I fucking love that movie. Great Mallrats.
That's a good movie.
It's hilarious. Like I went and when I watched The Walking Dead for the first time, and also when I watched The Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, holy shit, that's the guy that you see his fucking ass in Mallrats. That's the first thing I thought. No.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it quits. Going
Yeah, it's been about 2 hours, so
yeah.
call it.
It's been a time. Definitely been a time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sam, congratulations again on your
Thank you.
engagement.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Enjoy Texas. I almost said Mexico. I've been saying Mexico all week for some reason. Enjoy Texaco.
Basically is though.
Pretty much, yeah. And happy birthday. I mean, like, have I missed anything? Anything else?
So much stuff going on.
Yeah. It's been a time. It's been a blast.
Yes.
And
I know they
yeah, I'll see you guys on Saturday for Hot Cheetos and Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, Central Standard Time. Be there, be square, all that good shit. We'll just eat 3 Baconators and then devour a large Frosty. So
That
that's
sounds
Yay. No, it's probably going to be the tastiest challenge yet, to be fair. So I'm glad. But yes, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Thanks for being a
guys.
part. It's been a blast. We'll definitely do this again some other time.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
And then we can also try and see if anyone else wants to jump on
Mhm.
at some point in the future. So, but yeah, have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Rest your week, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.